Good morning, my name is Danna, and you are?
My name is Ximena.
And you?
I am Arturo.
And do you like cooking?
I don't really like cooking because I think it's very annoying to take the dishes and to cut and then to wash dishes, and I think it's very annoying.
And you?
No, I love cooking. I love it, and cooking is part of it. Of that, I love cookies. Every week, 7 days, I cook by my own, and especially the meat. I really like meat. You, Danna, okay?
I like cooking, but I'm not so good, so I prefer order or something like that. And but I want to try to cook the orange chicken because I really like. And in Broken Walk it's so expensive.
What do you did in your last birthday?
I went to Domo with my friends and my boyfriend, and then I go to Angelopolis, and I think that's all. But my friends go to a nightclub without me, but in my birthday.
In my last birthday, I have a dinner with my family, and then I have a dinner with my friends, and I went to a nightclub, and I had a sleepover, and that's it.
And you, Arturo?
I don't remember well. I think that I was in the university the half of the day, and then I hung on with friends in Pampas. We went to Pampas, and before that, I had the breakfast with my family, and I go to sleep at the morning.
When is your birthday?
In September 26th. Yeah. What?
No.
Tell us, Ximena, about a TV show that you have seen recently.
Recently, I seen a series in Netflix called El Jardinero, and it is for a boy that doesn't have feelings because he had an accident when he was a little child, and he doesn't have feelings, and he kill people, and when he wants to kill one girl, he fall in love, and he can't do that thing, that he can kill her, so he starts to have feelings and that things. And you, Danna?
The last I think is When the Life Gives You Tangerines, and it's a romance story, and it's about the couple, and you see like the evolution of their relationship, because they're meet when they are childs, and then and then it's a story about when they are adults, and you see the daughter, and now they love romance about the daughter, and I think it's cool.
The last TV show that I saw was very similar to your TV show. The name of my TV show is Dexter. Is of a person that kills people because he's like a psychotic person. He's crazy of his mind, but he acts like a normal person and works in the police. So when this person have like a personal religion that only kill bad people. Entonces his job is in the police, and when he investigate a bad person, he go and he kill it.
Ya.
¿Ya está grabando?
Sí, ya.
Va. Well, how important is to help people in this situation? Here in this situation, we can see a football player that is wearing a Nike T-shirt. He has an injury. I think that is on his foot, because I think that is the nurse is helping him to stay well, and maybe if he try, he could continue with the match. I see that there are like in a big stadium, and maybe he's playing an important match, because he seems so very sad, and he don't look like he's going to win the match, because he has a big injury and it's very painful. Well, I think that I do a minute, no?
But you answered the question.
How important is to help people in this
Well,
situation?
it is important because if the nurse help him well, he could return to the match and win the match or the trophy. It depends on what he is played.
Okay. And then that one or
Of mine. Well, I see a woman that maybe is lost, and a policeman that is helping the woman. I can see like a corner in the street, and I see that it's very clean, and maybe the policeman is helping the woman with a newspaper, maybe with a map, and they see like there are uh, like normal. And it is important to help people in these situations because uh, the people sometimes need help from others, and it's good for the society to to help others and to have the help from others.
ah, okay. This is a white and black photo. It shows like a garden. I think like it's a city of Europe, and it's a peaceful and calm scene. And there are a lot of people in the grass. Maybe it's in the weekend because I think I see like children's, like the fathers of the children's, and I see dogs. And yes, I see families, happy families, enjoy the time together. And what are the people enjoying about spending time in these gardens? In this part, I think they enjoyed like the time with their families, and the peaceful and calm. I think that's it.
Okay.
Pero, why will these ideas attract more tourists to the town?
I think that putting up security cameras are a great opportunity to person of other countries visit our country, because the security is very important. Here in Mexico, the people have like the they think that here Mexico is a very dangerous place because we have the narcos and all that stuff. So uh, if you tell them that here in the place that they are going to travel, that wouldn't happen, they will think that they are more safe. And this will be fabulous for the tourists in the town. Well, I think that other great idea will be having more shops of anything like of souvenirs and stuff like that. We can see a very big example in Cancun. If you go to that place, you will see that all of the merch of that city is of souvenirs and that. So I don't know, maybe shops like a sunglasses shop or 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 t-shirts for the beach, balls of soccer and that. Um, like also shops that represent the culture of Mexico. I think that that is the main point of this idea and could give us a lot of tourists.
Okay. For me, I think the best ideas are building a large nightclub because I think this is important for the teenage. And like Arturo said, in Cancun, there are like a lot of trips for teenagers. So I think it's a good idea because there are the people like they are not save their money because they are like I don't care about my money, so I think building a large nightclub is a good idea for the people like them. And then the other is building holiday flats, but I think it's a good idea because now the hotels are so expensive. So have like a holiday flat, maybe it's a more economic option for the families, and that will be better for the families, like the Mexican families, if we talk about like a like a trip for the Mexican, but for the the other people from non Mexico, I think it's good because they are going to spend more money and get stuff.
Well, for me, uh, to attract more tourists to the town, I think it could be providing parks because maybe families they want to have some food or to go visit or almost to see the, the town, and providing parks is a solution because they can pass the time and they can go walks or they can almost go to talk or to walk. And I think another idea could be like cleaning the streets or that parks, and because people want like places with no trash and to take pictures or to go walks, and it's like very disgusting to have trash or like bad smells or maybe the people throwing the trash. And I think these two both ideas could attract more tourists. And yes.
Ya, ya, ¿qué le pasó? Ah, voy yo, ¿verdad? Espérate. Do you think you have to spend a lot of money to have a good holiday?
Yes, but at the same time, no. Maybe if you go to a place that is far away from your city could be very expensive because the flights are not like cheap, or you can go here in Mexico to a beach or something like that, and no beaches in Mexico charge you a quantity of money to pay. You can enter free and do whatever you want. Also, if you are walking in the street, it's free, and you can see all the architecture in the place for free. But I don't know. What do you think?
I agree with you, but and I think to have a good holiday, it's good like the your family, because if you are with your family or with your friends, you are going to enjoy all the activities. Inclusive, you don't have like money and things like that for do like expensive things in the holidays. And I think the quality time is more important than the money. And do you agree with me, Jimmy?
Yes, I think that you have to have a good amount of money because it's necessary to eat or to have a place to stay. So I think for that part you have to have good money, but for the other side, you can spend the time doing another things like going out or go to a walk or seeing like the streets or go to spend the time in another activity that you don't have to spend a lot of money.
Okay, but talking about the time, do you think people have enough time for holidays these days? Because I think we are like spending more time time in the cell phone that we don't have more time for the families or for the holidays. And I think now well, in Mexico we have like the I don't know the you don't go to vacations all the time, and there are like a lot of work well in Mexico there are a lot of work, and you don't have time for go to vacations and holidays and things like that. And what do you think, Arturo?
Well, I don't know. I think that people in Mexico go to vacations, but not vacations to another country. I think that is something more near, like, oh, I'm leaving Puebla and I wish I could be, I don't know, in Acapulco, no? So it's a short travel and people could afford that. But we have a lot of tensions, like political tensions in our country with USA, and also for a Mexican go to Europe. Well, I don't know, to the other continent. It's very expensive and it could seems impossible to like a normal Mexican to go to that places. Uh, so I think that the travels are more near. And you, Jimena?
I think people don't have doesn't have the enough time to spend their holidays because I think nowadays we have a lot of work and a lot of things to do in normal time. So we don't do that space to go outside and go to visit another towns and another continent. So because for another way, it's very expensive to travel, and if you have that expensive thing and you don't have time because your work or I don't know the school or university or things like that, then we don't have enough time to travel. And what can people do to have a good holiday in Mexico?
I don't know. I think you were talking like there are maybe not enough time, but I think another thing it's like a lot of Mexicans don't have the money because we don't have like not all the people have the same economy, and I think now with all the tourists that we have here in Mexico, the things are more expensive because they are for the tourists, and obviously they don't have the same like us. And or do you agree with me, Arturo, or not?
No, I think that you are referring to Mexican people like they are very poor, but I don't think so. I think that a Mexican could travel in a lot of times per year. It depends on how they schedule her life or his life. I don't know. Here in Mexico are a lot of things that you can do. Also here in our city, Puebla, you can go to the Zócalo and see how the culture impacts us here in Puebla. Near you have the city of Mexico, that is one of the biggest cities in the world. You can go to the best beaches in all America, like is Acapulco, that is very near. Or if you want something more expensive, you can go to Cancun. I don't know. If you want the more traditional Mexico, you can go to Guanajuato or something like that. Like I don't know. I think that there are a lot of things that you could do to have a great holiday here in Mexico. I don't think that it depends on the money, like my partner said, but I think that I don't know that Mexico is a great place and you could visit anywhere and you will pass a great time. Are you agree with me, Jimena?
I think for have a good holiday here in Mexico, uh, you have two options like spend money like in Cancun or things like that. Spend all your money and have a expensive vacation or expensive trip, or to go to visit I don't know museums or go to historic places. Yes,
Yes, but go to the place.
We don't want your classist
No, no,
commentaries.
yes.
you are talking for your privilege.
But you can go
No,
to
no, no, no,
Dana,
no,
it's my
because
turn.
Dana, please let talk to Jimena.
You can go to pyramid and you can go to that places. You can go to walk to I don't know Zócalo for example.
yes, but
Or
go
you
to
can
the
go to the
Zócalo
beach.
here is not a holiday.
I
Yes,
don't
could be.
you're from
No.
China. If
Yes,
you're
yes,
from
but
China,
I'm talking like I'm Mexican and I'm going. I
well,
want to go to
go
a
to the
holiday.
Zócalo of another like CDMX.
I don't
Yes,
know. I don't know you, Dana.
the travel is expensive.
How much?
I don't know, like 1,000.
Dana, my last vacations were in the Zócalo of Puebla. I don't know what are you telling that.
Then well,
Yeah.
okay, go to Oaxaca and go
Go
to
to, go to Tlaxcala, Dana.
Okay, okay, I'm going to go to
go
Tlaxcala.
to
Okay, that's all.
Amalucan.
That's all. No.
Amalucan, to the beach of Amalucan,
See,
Dana. You will pass a great time there.